recently experienced a couple of days in the last week, this ongoing weight has just become, at least from my viewpoint, absolutely excruciating. So I was whining at the Father about, I don't want to wait anymore. I don't care what else needs to get done for the fulfillment of this plan. I just want it over. And the Father said, do you really think I left Jesus alive on that cross even one more second than was absolutely necessary? Because that's where we get the word excruciating from. We get it from the crucifixion. Now, starting in the third hour at 9 a.m., that's when they put Jesus on the cross. And they put the charge against him that he is the King of the Jews. But that is not where his suffering started. Even before he was nailed to the cross, he was in excruciating pain. Starting back at the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus experienced what is now called hematidrosis, where your skin bleeds, that your sweat becomes filled with blood. And part of what hematidrosis does, the bleeding itself is not painful, but it makes the skin excruciatingly sensitive to even the slightest touch, so that a breeze flowing by causes great pain. Much is less everything that was done to Jesus even before he got on the cross. The scourging, it wasn't nice, pretty stripes. His back was literally ripped open. And there are historic accounts where organs have been ripped from the body under such a scourging. And then they put a robe on top of him, this open, gaping wound in his back. He had his beard torn out. He had a crown of thorns shoved on his head. He was slapped. He was punched. And all of that was before he spent 6 solid hours, 360 minutes. Multiply that number by 60 for seconds. He spent all of that on the cross, with nails specifically placed to activate nerves. In addition to hanging there, having to press up on his feet to be able to breathe, he had to deal with being verbally abused for being on the cross. And all the while he knew he could have called 12 legions of angels and wiped them all out. I do not know how he did that. I know I do not have that level of self-control to be willing to suffer like that for someone else. Hope you enjoyed the portion of this week's pondering that can be found at the YouTube channel Pondering His Word with Maureen Gower. If you would like to hear the whole message, please feel free to check it out there. And may God bless you with a wonderful day.